So when I talk to providers who are wanting to start a cash-based business, a lot of the times people kind of have this false idea that, you're starting a business. Some of these cash-based businesses don't make a lot of money or there's not a lot of opportunity out there, but that's actually not really true. When you're starting a healthcare business, especially a cash-based business, there is opportunity for your patients to have another avenue outside of insurance to pay you money. A lot of patients want to have aesthetic services, or maybe they don't have the insurance that you're offering, but they do like you as a provider and they might have the cash to do that. A lot of times we're hearing providers come to us saying that they're tired of the insurance, and not because insurance doesn't pay, but because it's so slow in paying, or they might have issues, and that really might be a biller. But thinking about starting a cash-based business is actually a really good idea. We are seeing a lot more people in the aesthetic industry really growing and blossoming their businesses. Sometimes people can be kind of narrow-minded in the way that they think. They're like, "Oh my goodness, no one's going to pay for this. Who would pay for, a filler? Or who's going to pay for this Botox?" But there are a lot of people who will spend the money to utilize your services. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for help in your healthcare business and you just need somebody to talk to, reach out to me at dorismeet.com and let's strategize to get you the results that you need. For example, me, I tried Botox for the first time a couple weeks ago. I'm going to admit it. I tried it and I really enjoyed it. I did it during my lunch break while I was at work, and I spent $700, and I did here and I did here. I'm putting myself out there. I did here and I did here. And the provider made 700 in like 30 minutes. And when I said that, I'm like, "What?" I didn't realize that you could make so much so quickly. And that day, he saw myself and my friend. So really, that provider made about $1,400 in 40 minutes because he did me, then he did my friend. This is a doc, and it was quick money. And then I said to myself, well, how quickly can someone, and I'm not going to discount the product and the syringe and all that. Those are still the cost of doing business. I completely get it. But if you're in a nice area, in an area where you service people who have the money to pay you for your services and you are credentialed, you know what you're doing, people will come to you. So when you have this idea that people don't have the money for that or people won't spend that, they do and they will. People are getting Botox and filler, and you don't have to be the cheapest out there to get business. There are people who will pay for your services as long as you do a good job. Now, I feel like I look the same, but I feel like it's supposed to be like that, right? I don't look like the crazy eyes. And when you leave and the person feels like they have a good result, you will be back in your 3-week appointment. I know I'll be back. And then that person has an opportunity to make additional revenue from me because they offered me a good service.